Hello, human people! It's Vienna, and welcome to Drop in the Ocean. This time I'm looking at another game I played on stream because it seemed like it required that because it's an open world game, open world survival game, which there are many of. For a moment I figured that I might start a new game, but knowing how this game starts, it's better to just jump right in. I recall looking at this game for quite a while and thought that it looked cool, so when it came on a sale on, I think it was chronothor.gg, I obviously went ahead and got it. Also, yes, load times surprisingly long. I recall it was shorter during the stream. Distant bongos. Well. Oh? We're getting a sound? Huh? Huh? And here we go. It started me here before I slept. Okay. First things first. I'm gonna sleep because I want to actually see something. Well, that didn't do much. But welcome to Exoplanet First Contact, where we have these other in Oddworld Modauken. I'm gonna get shit for not remembering, but yeah, these kinda look like those guys. But yeah, it's more or less the regular survival crafting experience. You pick up every little shit you might find and put it together, and there's flowing rocks. Yeah, the game does look kinda good actually. Like Gruffy McGruff fuck is, well, he doesn't look bad, that's for sure. Still, I kinda the time that I spent in this town, I constantly felt that it was kinda just plonked here. And I didn't get the feeling that people were actually living in it. Oh, I didn't find this when I was playing earlier. Yeah, take all. Also, fun fact about inventories. You can drop stuff. At least I found no way of doing that. So the only thing you can do is put it in boxes like this. You don't have a carry limit, so it's not a problem that way, but it's a bit silly when you have just several different several instances of the same item. Also, yeah, your fists are an item, which is kinda weird. I suppose it's a coding thing. Another thing is that I'm going to run to the start, but this is basically the most impressive vista that you have, and if I remember right, I do have everything on ultra quality. Yes. More or less. Shadows aren't, but... Oh, field of view has gone down. Huh, weird. Anyhow. Yeah, I will say that because this is this kind of game, I'm at the very beginning, but I just feel like a game should start with something a little more impressive. I don't mean that it should start in like the big city or anything like that, but this is all just very barren and grey and uninteresting to look at. Although there is a Stonehenge there. Yeah. I will actually go to... Oh no, I can just explain it. You start at a junkyard. Yeah, that's... One other thing is... Also... Well, the UI kind of follows the whole barren thing. I will show, like... You can see it a bit in here. Like, the text is just tiny. Oh, I'm almost... I don't have any... Do I have any... water? Om nom nom, om nom nom. Now I need something... Melons! There we go. Yeah, the numbers are really big. I didn't find any way of getting them bigger. And it was really fun doing the stream because... No. This is the size of the text. Now imagine that being... you know, you're watching a stream and that's the size of the text on the screen. Yeah, and even though I can read it fine as the player... Excuse me. It's still kinda small, and if there's more of it, it's gonna get a bit tiring. Also, it just... I don't know. It feels kinda silent. The enemy... These guys don't talk, like they don't have it. I'm not expecting them to fully voice this game, but it would be nice if they'd say, like, when you start talking to them, they say something. A small line or something like that, and when you're walking around, they would make some kind of sound. Because now it just feels really dead. Everything feels really dead. Nothing makes a sound, really. Yeah, and... How's it going? Yeah, it gets pretty tiring to read that. But yeah, as you can see, there are no sounds here. Not even here. Well, there's ever so slightly electric crackles when you are close to those, but Mostly this place is just totally silent and like you can just hear yourself more or less. And also funny thing, another thing why I feel like this is just plonked down, or they've made it's a very game town. Like it there just isn't anything here. Like I went past this corner here. Here are the people who are mostly just tired outcast or something similar. And you go here. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing. There's no people. You can go there and it looks special, like you see those symbols and are like, huh, is this some kind of, you know, maybe ritual meaning to the locals? But you go there and, well, we'll see, won't we? We run up here, go up here and... nothing. There's nothing here. And then you go higher up. There, by the way, I've been through these buildings, but it wasn't like there was loot before. There's just nothing. These have been just put here to make... I don't actually know why, like... make the settlement look a bit bigger. And like, this kinda looks cool when you see that there's houses up this hill and in this cave. Oh, there's finally someone. Oh my. I guess I didn't get up here, but it's still really barren. Are you any are you people? Like actual people and not just... yeah. And still, it's really silent. Yeah, but just part of that town was totally unpopulated, and it's easy to make open world games because they are so big to be that they just start feeling empty. Even in these like these areas, because this is a contained area inside the bigger area, and it just feels dead. There's just nothing really here. Oh, and there's Big Hat. Right. Big Hat, I assume, is a leader of this place. I would talk to him, but I honestly don't want to read this so small text. Right. Instead, I'm gonna head out of town and show you some combat. Also, yeah, no sound there either. I don't seem to recall whether or not this game is in early access or not. But even if it is, there's so few sounds, not even placeholder sounds, that they might get better ones. It's just so empty. And I mean, you can create a feeling of emptiness and lonesomeness through that kind of lack of sounds, but because it's even in those populated areas, it just doesn't... It feels wrong. Oh, we got some things that I can pick up. Okay. Useless stuff then. Yeah, right, and the crafting. At the moment I can't do too much. Some of this stuff I don't even know what it's used for. It doesn't really tell you until you actually made it. Yeah. But you can smoke. I can actually make a smoke. Well, a joint. Not just any kind of smoke. A funny smoke. Right, and yes, pick up everything. But yeah, combat. Okay, so it's kinda my bad, but during the stream I got a mission which I had to find natural occurring these things. This isn't a natural occurring one, it's made by this machine here. Which at least has a sound, that's nice. And I guess it was partly because I didn't read it. The quest when it was given to me well enough, but is it J? Yeah, scan it. Yeah, this says... Yeah, this doesn't actually say where they are. You can check the map, but I don't. If I try to use the map, it says, like it says there, you don't have any maps. Yeah, and there's just joints lying around here. Yeah. Anyhow, combat. Ah, Q. Yes, there's a scan mechanic, which breaks at the start and it's one of your first quests. Yeah, combat. Again, very grey. Like... You know when... Even these plants kinda look grey. Like they aren't properly red or anything. And everything in this game kinda has that grey. Just grey. Fucking die. There we go. I had a different weapon, I think, which had a bit more range. Yeah. Also, although you didn't see too much there of the combat, that's as difficult as it gets. You can't block. There's no block as far as I know. If there is, you have to get a special item for it. You can dodge. Dodge back, that is. No other direction. And the quest requires us to, yeah, get a little shock, go in. Yeah, we gotta just search these anomalies. When I saw this game, it was presented to me like this dinosaur safari in space. You are dehydrated. Fucking shit. God damn it. Really? Fucking eat then. Yeah, it kinda gives me the same feel as some RPGs from like 2010s or some, or the 2000s really, because it doesn't have any speech and the UI is kinda similar. It's just that I don't feel like it has much. What I would kinda think would help it if you would be given a proper gun. You do have a flash, flare gun, but it doesn't do much. Yeah. Oh. These I didn't find last time. Okay. And yeah. It just feels empty. Like, again, that's a nice vista, but there's just nothing in there. Nothing in this whole place. Ah, there's some dinosaur looking things. But yeah, it feels kinda janky and stiff in general. And I think it would help it if you'd get some action in, proper action in right away, and not the combat that it has, which you just click basically and walk back. And if you have a heavy attack like those guys, I don't know about it. Holding down the attack doesn't do anything, and okay, now I'm pressing left mouse. Now I'm pressing right. Do you notice the difference? I don't. Well, at least we got a new thing. A kukri. Slightly better, although it looks a bit... looks like it has a bit less range, but I'm not sure how well the game does that. Okay, I didn't actually kill any dinosaurs. Same thing, you just go back and... yeah. Okay, not every game needs to be Dark Souls or anything, but... the game is just so uninvolved. You don't... doesn't feel like you're doing anything. And... ah, yes. Antigravium is the money of this universe. And another thing that kinda... I have a problem with is that the game doesn't have too much... oh, you can do it that way as well. Huh. It doesn't feel like it has too much direction, like... probably if I had gone to talk with Big Hat, which is actually kinda... it's kinda hard to find, because before him there's so much of just that empty, unpopulated village. But it's just... you are given a quest at the start to get your clothes back because they are stolen from you. But... and after that they say that you should head to one of the human settlements, but they are so far, or there's a fort near, but even that you need to find a caravan to go with, and for that you need the help of the locals here. That's about it. I don't know. It's kinda... It feels like it... Because you have to get the caravan to help you, it feels like it's open world, but the open world is there to hinder you. It's there to be an obstacle that you can cross. And again, if the world would be more alive, I would feel more invited to play this game of, okay, I can't go there. But now it mainly just feels like I could might as well start it. That this would have been just first town where you get introduced to, well, towns, and then you could have gotten a few quests and then at your own leisure gone to the next place without the actual help of anyone else. You could just do missions because you would gain something for it, but you had the freedom of going away. Right, I didn't go here. But yeah, it just kinda... It does not grip me. Like in many ways, like... The fact that I don't... The combat is as it is. Gunplay I haven't even gotten to try because I just have that flare gun, which obviously you can't really do much with that. And melee is just pop, just hit the enemy. And walk back. I mean, you can just walk back, you don't have to use that. Double tap backwards. Hip. Yeah. And then the world just doesn't grip me. I don't... Like... One of the problems is that these aliens are kinda just aliens. They are... Like they are aliens, but you aren't explained too much what kind of aliens. I don't feel their culture. Like, I was told quite a bit at the start, but I just don't see the culture going on. Although these are apparently outcasts, so obviously they wouldn't have the same... Right. Well, we got a new quest, but... I think I'm gonna pass. Also, yeah, you're getting a lot of bullets, but... No gun, as of yet. So yeah, kind of a disappointment. I would have really wanted a good game, an exciting game with open world and you're hunting dinosaurs or whatever those are. But this game just bores me so much. It does look kinda good, like... The graphics aren't bad, it's just... Like, textures and that kind of stuff, they don't look bad. It's just that what those textures are is the bad part. So yeah, this game didn't really grip me. Like, I just don't feel it. I don't feel it, and it doesn't make me interested with its mechanics either. It just feels unfinished, and I don't know. By this point in the editing I will have checked if this is an early access game, but I think this has been out for quite a while. But yeah, with this I'm gonna leave this here. So like, comment and subscribe, press all them buttons down there, and I'll see you guys next time. And maybe then I'll have a game that I'll actually like. Had a bad few weeks. But yeah, goodbye for now.